Hey, I'm Big B and I Brick, and Merry fucking Christmas. And welcome to another edition of the Seller Stream, this week being hosted over on that other Let It Go channel, just so I can say things like Merry fucking Christmas. It feels good. I mean, I'm a cursy guy. Like I'm a cursy guy. And I lace a lot of my humor with curses, so I'm always editing myself when I'm on any other channel. So, thankfully, Port City Bricks is here joining me today on this wonderful day off. This is a celebration simply because no matter where you are in the world and where you stand, what you believe in, what time of the day it is, where the sun is spinning in the sky, you know people can't ship you shit tomorrow. So that basically calls for a day of celebration. It's simply just based upon that, is people can't expect shit to be going out the door tomorrow. So that gives everybody a reason to just sort of take the day off and relax, kick back a little bit, make some humor, make some smiles, make some laughs, and just reflect upon the previous year. And you know, grin out the bad and enjoy the good. So,
and this year's a random year where you get 2 of those days.
Yeah. Because you get don't forget, you also get Monday. You get a double Monday. You get a double 3-day weekend. Except for my wife, who has to work tomorrow because she works in the healthcare industry. We have a great situation with that, but. So be it. That's the way it is. You know, people get hurt. People do dumb shit. Willet's in the house. Willet wanted to pop some bottles on this stream.
Ready for you.
Going to go get champagne. Could have gotten Miller Lite. What's going on, man?
Oh,
Happy Christmas. Merry Christmas. How you doing?
Enjoying the day.
Non-denominational high five. That's what suits you. What's going on? He's speechless with liquor today. Like, oh, that's right. I can't ship shit out to anybody tomorrow. I ain't got a thing to do.
That's not true. I'm still working on my 230 lot order.
Oh, jeez. 231 if you want to bust that record, and just do it for the whole like busiest time of the fucking year. I've only got one feedback. Can you make this happen real fast?
Well, yeah. How do you like when they place an order the day before Christmas? Can you have it here before Christmas?
Yeah. That's what I mean. I had a lot of fun. I mean, it's a certain thing. Like, I haven't been in the retail industry since really high school. In college, I was in a different sort of industry. I did a lot of, I guess it was retail, but it was more liquor management. So, you know, just pumping out drinks and beverages to people as quickly as possible, which I guess is sort of like the retail business, with just trying to get gifts out the door and get people processing their stuff. But this was completely different, with having to package stuff and having people make crazy requests, or say just crazy things in their message of their order to make them want to make you believe that the importance of theirs over anyone else's. And probably the best one for that is I'd finally sold my last 48x48 trans-clear base plate. You know, really happy with that one finally going out the door. You do sell a lot of crazy shit during Christmas. And he sold it. There was a number of other things that they purchased with it, but they also purchased 4 of the 16x16 trans-clear base plates. And the reason that they needed them shipped out the door was that the kids had told Santa about them just that day while sitting on his lap. And I'm like, really? Really? The fucking kids asked for trans-clear base plates. Kids asked for something that had been in 2 sets like 15 fucking years ago. Yeah. No, like, out of respect, this is obviously something that's festive and holiday for you, and I got it processed in like a couple of hours because it was the trans-clear base plate, and like you didn't want that one to go bad. Do you have any crazy, weird, special requests there, Mr. Willett?
This year, no. Last year I had one from Singapore. He had a guy that was going to be in the U.S. asking if I could get it shipped to the hotel that the guy was going to be at. So I sent it out, got it shipped the day after, and I missed him by like a day. And then it got sent back to me. And set on the order for probably a week. And he said, "Oh, I'm going to be back into the U.S. Can you try to get it mail out this to the hotel again?" And it was a $500 order, so trying to keep the guy happy.
You're right.
And finally ended up just shipping it to Singapore.
Just couldn't get it arranged. You would hope that they would work with the hotel to be like, hey, I'm expecting something.
Yeah, I set it up for 2-day priority. Well, it's probably 3-day, and with the holidays, might be 4. You know.
Right.
It's yeah.
I did have a mistake that I made during the holidays, and somebody had placed an order and purchased 64 pieces of reddish brown cheese slope, and I'd accidentally shipped them 63, and they let me know about it, and I immediately refunded them for the price of it, which was about 3.4 cents. And I didn't think that much about it because before I refunded them, I had noticed that they had placed 10 orders after the one with me. So it looked as though that they were actively still placing orders. So I was just like, all right, they're still ordering stuff for the holidays. This isn't going to kill them because they can go and get one of the most common parts ever that is included in every set that has reddish brown cheese. You get a bonus one with it. And then they just went absolutely batshit crazy on me.
One cheese slope?
Over the cheese slope, and let me know that their unpleasantry would be reflected in their feedback. So I've been on bated breath the entire week with trying to like kick shit out the door as fast as possible to make everybody's fucking holiday dream come true. Got like batshit crazy lady who wants to give me negative feedback for a 3.4 cent part that's as most common as every day. So yes, I love fucking online sales and the holidays and reputation based for everything.
That's why you
there's
always
no way on Brick Owl to refute your feedback, and you are not actually allowed to give negative feedback to a buyer, no matter how unruly they may be. And I replied to this person repeatedly, like apologizing, for first of all for not including it and making a mistake, and then for making an assumption and refunding them, and stuff like that. And they just,
man.
Yeah, I had one order that came.
I'm just gonna be smart and not say anything.
I had one order came through for the 32-inch Technic pins, and my inventory was way off because I only parted out, I think, 4 of those old fire stations that had them in it.
Yep.
My inventory said I had 6 in there. So, and I don't like to invoice if I have the chance. I'd rather pull the order, make sure I got everything if they're buying that lot out before I send the invoice. And I told him, give the guy the option, he can just cancel his order or he can follow through and I can send him the 2 that I have. That's, wasn't happy, but yet understood, At least it wasn't like I sent him the invoice and then sat and refunded him for the 4 that I was missing. But he was decent enough to work with that way.
That's good. That was mighty festive of them, at least.
Yeah. But you get some of the people, you sit near short of a few pieces, like you say, they go off the handle. They got to understand that you're selling through two sites. Plus, if you drop something or something gets misplaced in your store, running through your store trying to find missing elements is a bitch.
Yeah.
It's, or you have it labeled in the wrong drawer and run through and try to find it.
Yep.
Fuck, that's
Especially
what
when
we're
you're
looking for.
increasing or decreasing on drawers depending upon capacity. Like drawing up or drawing down.
Yes.
Going from a half drawer to a full. A full drawer to a full drawer to a half big drawer.
It's, well, that's one thing. Every time I part out, I got things changing from drawers every time. If it's going in a shoebox or if it's going from your small drawers to your medium drawers. It's
So, as we said, this is sort of the office party for everybody. So, if there's anybody in the viewing audience that wants to join us as well, you're more than welcome. Just make a comment in said comments to the left of my screen. It could be anywhere on your screen, probably to the right, but just ask. Jeremy, you guys run your storefront.
Yep.
You tend to get the foot traffic that we don't have. Anything good, bad, weird, holiday, festive, commentable that occurred for either of you?
For us, it was actually yesterday. It's been a slow week, and we basically decided we take the day, we'll go to Myrtle Beach, we go get some more stock, go see if we can find any more sets on sale, which we did. But it was about an hour away, and it was a repeat customer who we've had for the last couple of weeks who kept on saying her husband's going to keep coming in and buy a set for Christmas, and it was the medieval market from the castle theme.
Yeah.
So he never did show up, never did hear anything from him, but he finally called, said, "Are you going to be at the store today?" And I was like, well, I can come back to the store. We're actually heading to Myrtle Beach. We're going to pick up some stuff. He said, I'm going to be home all day. If you come, when you get home, you can go to the store, call me. I need that set. I said, okay. So went and did our little errands, came back, called him. I said, I'm going up the store. I'll be up there in about 2 minutes. 2 minutes later, he showed up at the store, handed me cash, and no questions asked. He had bought a inflatable hot tub for his wife that didn't show up, and he had no gifts for her. So that was the one thing that she wanted for Christmas. So he was actually still making her happy.
Yeah.
It turned out good for us.
So who was the inflatable hot tub for then? Him?
I guess so.
I really want this, but I'm going to give this to you.
So it turned out good for us for a day that we weren't even going to open up and everything. And surprisingly, since I opened up the door, it was people were coming in and out the whole time I was up there. And I went up there maybe a half hour.
It was good. Good.
nice.
Right on. I appreciate everybody doing the half hour early for me. We're actually doing, it's a very Star Wars Christmas at our house, and we have decided that we are taking both kids to go see Rogue One today for their big introduction to the Star Wars world. So I think that that's a really great way to start off the story, with starting with Rogue One and then going to Episode 4 from there, so that you really get the story and everything like that. So it's a big day in the household, and it's a very merry Star Wars Christmas for us.
And here I thought you were going to watch the Star Wars Christmas special.
No. But I do keep seeing it pop up on YouTube, though, which is good to see that there's diehard people out there that are going after Lucas and making sure that he remembers that he made a Christmas movie. If you've never heard of it, it does exist. There was a Star Wars Christmas movie. I did see it when I was a kid on TV, and it is awesome.
Awesomely terrible is what I've heard.
Oh, yeah, but it's so Christmas.
I can honestly say, as much of a big Star Wars fan I am, I have never watched it. Everybody tells me just how bad it is, and I'm like, I cannot mess up Star Wars.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can.
Maybe later tonight then.
Yeah. Ralph's still waiting for the holiday special to come to Blu-ray. It never will. He's trying to hide that special so much. There's like 3 copies on VHS that are floating around, like armed guards are carrying them from place to place, and like the Disney ninjas are trying to catch them.
You can watch it on high def on YouTube.
Yeah, it's not high def.
It's what it claims.
Claims to be high def.
When you get something from the 50s, 60s, they say it's high def. It's better to watch it on an old boob tube rather than a high def TV.
Yeah.
It's otherwise it just wrecks the movie.
Oh.
So,
I don't know.
I did not change the time of Andrea's little mock, what I thought you were gonna mock challenge, but it's pretty lame this time. Pretty lame this time. Just because I was looking at it, just looks like you guys are doing a new like a new stall in the market with those pieces.
Nope.
Nothing like crazy wild came to me, like, you know, chipmunks on bikes this time.
That's what she's working on now, is getting the chipmunks ready on the bicycles.
Figured they could sit on the seat, and I knew you guys had those chipmunks.
Oh yeah.
You guys probably have like a dozen of each color.
I must have missed that. I haven't seen chipmunks.
Yeah, they're in a couple of the Friends sets. There's 2 colors, and I think it's the dark tan one is the more rare of the 2.
Yeah, they're in the adventure, the jungle adventure, and the party time, weren't they?
No,
They weren't in the jungle.
no.
No, they're in the party one.
They're in the party.
It's in the jungle. Was the
They're
other.
definitely in the bright light orange bike set.
Yep, the party train.
Party train.
Party train.
Okay.
Yeah, I buy it for the elements. Oh look, this bike is cheap.
I like the party hats. That's a cool thing.
Do you think they should come in more than those 3 colors?
Party hats?
Yeah.
Absolutely, I do.
Like they totally need to come in just yellow, red, blue, white.
They need to also come in earth tone colors for decorative elements for buildings.
So you can use them for the unintended purposes. If it's supposed to be a hat, you can only ever use it as a hat.
That's what you think.
I'm a rebel. I rebel.
Andrew's the type of person that's now starting to try to figure out if, like, Harley Quinn's CMF hat will ever start coming in other colors so she can use it for pieces of vegetable matter.
Yep.
Now she's sitting there thinking about it.
She does have a big smile on her face right now.
Whenever you go to part those out, if that hair piece is going to be able to be sold separate, or you can actually set up like your hospital scenes and have your nurses wearing the little hats.
Yeah, we were talking about that last night, man, but it's not really going to go towards a normal type of hospital scene. It's going to be a little bit more in nature.
Oh,
Yeah, like I can see one of those nurses hanging out over in Zany Bricks' strip bar.
Yep, Foxy Blocks.
All right, so let's just talk about it because it's on this channel. What is up with Lego putting a prostitute in with the CMF series?
I have got no clue.
I knew you would know exactly what I was talking about because I know that you're a
Are you talking about
aficionado.
March Hare. Yeah, whenever I actually figured out who you was talking about, I was like, oh yeah. Because they changed the name of her. That's the only reason why it was throwing me off.
Did you know that, Willett?
no. Which one are you talking about?
The one that comes in the bunny suit. She's a
prostitute in the comics.
she's a prostitute.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No, that I didn't know.
Yeah. Crazy.
That's why there's a Hugh Hefner Batman.
He is though. He totally is. Like, I was thinking about that on the resale value. I was like, all right, this. If you blow the figure apart and you got the cowl, the head, the cape. There's not even a cape, is there?
Nope, no cape.
Okay, no cape. Top and bottom. Outside of the fact that you've got the two best accessories in the entire series, in my opinion, Hugh Hefner, even though Playboy is no longer doing nudies and they're a whole respectable reading magazine, the top and bottom there, like Hugh Hefner is going to be like famous iconically for 30, 40 more years at least. He's going to be in the lexicon. So like those pieces are still going to be there and be like him. So very cool.
First thing
Very strange too that Lego is making an homage to Hugh Hefner in the kids movie with a prostitute in it.
I'm pretty sure that what's his name? Christian Bale's Batman arrived with interesting females on his arm to a party in the Batman movies.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's not venturing too far from the regular Batman movies, actually,
No.
or the comics.
Right, but that was Warner Brothers' endorsement of it, not Lego's endorsement of it.
Well, yeah, but I mean, if you're gonna choose that type of character, I mean, Batman is not the cleanest comic book character, you know. I mean,
Oh no, he's totally not. He's totally not. But I'm just for Lego to go along
Lego
with
to
that.
jump on
And
that
Ralph's
boat.
saying that totally you could use that as Stan Lee from Iron Man as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's actually the second thing that popped in my head was that cameo scene he did in Iron Man. He was dressed as Hugh Hefner.
Yeah.
I don't see Stan Lee having the six-pack like Batman does though.
No,
you don't.
Hugh's got to though. Hugh had to.
I wonder if Lego's ever
Excellent.
gonna do
Boom.
questionable
Cool.
things like that.
Fieldmeister got his package on time by Christmas too. He was one that I pushed out the door as quickly as possible to see if I could get to him.
Questionable.
He's like an hour up the road from me, so I was hoping that it might be able to get to him.
Okay.
Packages in the local area travel at the priority rate. So if you're sending it in your local area there, there's no real reason besides the insurance to insure a package because it's already going to be traveling at the rate of priority.
Mm-hmm. Well, Andrew had a question. Has Lego ever done anything else questionable, like having the prostitute in the CMFs, Hugh Hefner style Batman?
Yeah, last year they did a Teen Mom. And this year they did transvestite Batman.
It just Lego's getting caught up with the times, so.
Cross-dressing Batman. We don't own that well.
They made Fabian, but that was kind of questionable.
What's she saying?
Say it louder.
I said they made Fabuland. That was kind of questionable.
It was the 80s.
Those Fabuland dolls are creepy.
Yes, they are.
No, one
I don't
thing.
know. They've definitely done a few things that have been questionable as far as if you go on to other areas outside of sexuality of things. Like, there's been a couple of their sets that have been pretty racist.
Yeah.
But that's a whole other series.
Yeah.
Today's Christmas. We don't want to go down that road.
No.
No, that goes into like Bones is Volkswagen territory.
Yeah, we'll stay out of that.
That'll be for the Saturday stream for New Year's Eve.
I don't even remember what we did last year that required it to be edited.
You don't?
No, what was it?
Remember, Zany drank like a fifth before he got on the stream and was completely trashed the entire stream. He went from calm and collected Zany to...
He loves everybody, Zany.
Yeah, he loves everybody Zany by the end of the stream.
That was the best stream he was ever on.
I didn't know it had gotten edited.
I don't remember.
For you here. With the new penguin and the penguin roller, that necktie piece, is that a new piece?
Yeah.
Haven't seen it before.
It's totally new.
Okay. That's something I actually want to get for some of the castle mocks that I'm working on.
Well, you're going to have to buy a lot of those figs then.
Yeah, that's... Short black legs ain't too excited about it, but the torso ought to be okay.
There's a bunch of cool
And that hat.
There? Cool figures.
Yeah, the hat's bad.
The hat is awesome.
The car is awesome.
Yeah.
I love the balloon pieces being used for the car.
This is actually one superhero series line, and it might be just because it's the Lego movie, Batman movie, but this has actually been one of the best actual builds contained in a Lego superhero set in a long time. And a lot of good minifigures, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. A lot of good figs. A lot of good figs.
It's not
But,
just
but the superhero sets always have good figs, for the most part.
Yeah.
Except for, like, Hydra Henchman number 5. Although I still think that the Hydra Henchman torsos look like a good kick-ass torso.
It'd be very close.
Merry Christmas, happy birthday to Minifig Collector. Merry fucking Christmas to you too, Haley. What else to do with myself?
Have either one of you guys got the Riddler's car yet?
Just you. How do you like it?
What's that?
How do you like it?
No, I got the Penguin one. I like that car.
Oh, the Riddler's car. I have it, but I've yet to open the box, sort of thing. We got it in that marketing box. It's one of those in there.
Okay. You haven't did your video on that yet, have you?
No, not yet. I was waiting till today, and then it got too crazy with regular Christmas. To do that on top of regular Christmas, and I really didn't want to have like the internet in my living room on Christmas morning. So probably do it after Star Wars.
Is it just me? Does it seem like less people got it for the Batman Lego movie than it did for Scooby-Doo?
They totally had less people. Totally had less people. Yep. I'm so thankful to be on the list. Don't know how. I have no fucking clue how I'm on the list outside of I come from Irish heritage. Like that's the only thing that I can guess why. But a lot of people that aren't in really the as much of the Lego community got them as the last time either. You know, there was a lot of different channels that were just all in all like toy channels and not necessarily Lego channels that got them, or channels that were very Batman oriented and not even toy Batman oriented got them as well. And I think that there's probably some channels that turned them down this time because of the fan reaction from the last time it happened. Even Jang had to step in on a couple occurrences and block and ban people because of what he deemed to be necessary on his channel to calm the storms. So
A lot of haters on it then, I take it.
It didn't turn out all that well when somebody that received one of the boxes before they went on sales put the figs on their eBay store. And then got caught and called out by the TFOL Nation. So, yeah. And I didn't even think about it. Like, I was like, oh, yeah, I'm going to sell these things. And, like, I never sell stuff that I get. Like, if somebody gives me something, like, it's ours. It doesn't go to the store. And I joked that I was going to sell the sets and never even open anything. And people bought it and believed it. And I started catching hate.
But if they would have watched the Saturday stream the week after, he was giving away which one did you give away? The Mystery Machine, or did you give away the Mummy Museum?
Mummy Museum.
Yep, Mummy Museum.
I couldn't give away the Mystery Museum or the Mystery Machine. We had built that one.
Yep.
Yeah, it's one of those is it worth it type of things. And with what's in there this time, it's worth it because for us, it's very fitting because of how child-oriented it is with getting 2 Lego Batman movie t-shirts for the kids. There's a little torchlight in there. There's a watch, and there's a clock. And that all fits our metric for us because Little A had just asked me before Christmas she wanted to get a Lego watch. So that being in there meant that covered that base. The clock, both kids are learning to tell time, so works out really well for that. There's that activity book in there, and Daniel's reading, so that goes right along with that and helps him push it. So for me, like that's the happiness that I'm getting out of that is the sets are awesome. I'm digging the sets, but just the other stuff in there that is going to just sort of augment their potential.
Yes,
I get more excited about.
And then Ralph's got a good point. You get Joker's pimp ride to go with Santa's pimp ride.
Yeah, well, yeah, we'll see what happens with that. It's been tis the season this week, so. Oh yeah, I'll give you guys a hint. I'm gonna give it away. So, not only 2 of them, and it'll just be weird.
I'm disappointed that it's not 30 minutes long.
Big D was not as much into Slave 1 as I thought he would be, because I had completely forgotten that Boba Fett really does not have a very big role in episode 4. So that's what he's got a little bit of basis on. He doesn't even know what it is, really. So I think that after Empire, he'll want to build it a lot more. So I'm not going to push him on it. It can sit in a box and be in a closet for right now until he gains interest in it. It's a huge freaking set. And he's 6 years old. So like I'm down with him not having the interest in a 16 plus set or 14 plus set because it's way big for him. You know, I overbought on it. I know that.
But also, you could have him watch Clone Wars after you get him through the original trilogy and get him caught up right there with that Boba Fett too.
Yeah. And we will. I don't know the exact path that I really want to see him take with it. But after we went to go see Rebel or Rogue, I knew that that's where I wanted to begin. You know. Because I grew up having that Star Wars in the theater experience and like life changing. You know? Being 6 years old, seeing A New Hope on the big screen, and like following like A New Hope, Empire, and just like everything on the screen was great. And I want to be able to have them experience that. And I really think this is a good way to start off.
Yep, for me it's Jeddah. That's what I saw in
Really?
theaters.
That's what you start off with?
Mm-hmm.
That's a good one to start with. I feel sorry for people who had 1, 2, and 3 to start with.
Andrew's raising her hand in the corner.
I'm sorry, Andrew.
I'm not.
That must have been something I watched because I couldn't get into the Star Wars movies. Tried to watch a few different ones. And
Well, I'd think that when it was the period where there was really nothing going on as far as the movie franchise, if you were just stuck with like the VHS, because it was so far behind, there was so much technological difference between like 6 and 1 that I could see how it would be a little bit dull. You know, going back and watching 4, there's a whole lot of story and not a whole lot of action.
Not very. 4. If you are introduced to the prequels first, 4 is very low action.
Yeah. You're like, oh my god, what is this? Like, this is like old timey show.
We rated all of them after we watched Rogue One. The thing that I would go to first to watch for Star Wars is the Clone Wars series every time.
Really?
Yeah, the Clone Wars TV show series, not the movie, the Clone Wars, the TV show series that's on Netflix right now.
Right. So I tried doing the whole Netflix thing with like, oh hey, check out this, look, more Star Wars, yeah. And he was just like, eh. He
The
really
first season
didn't.
was terrible.
He didn't get into it all that much because he wasn't familiar with any of the characters.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so.
And the first season is terrible. Well, compared to the rest of them. It gets really gritty, like towards the end, kind of like Rogue One is.
Mm-hmm.
It gets a lot deeper into the stories and stuff and things like that. But like, if you've seen everything, then my favorite to rewatch is Clone Wars, just because of all the story you get from it.
Yeah.
That's why I like reading books too.
It's going to be interesting to see how the 4.5-year-old deals with Star Wars.
Especially Rogue One.
Especially Rogue One.
That's a rough one. To
It is, but I don't know.
You gotta start them somewhere.
go ahead.
I was just saying, you gotta start them somewhere.
It's blood. It's violent, but it's not as violent as some of the other ones. You know.
If I ever try to watch them again, I'm just going to be chasing after someone that's into them.
It's all pew pew violence, so
Pew pew.
there's no real, you know, lightsaber battles where somebody obviously dies and stuff like that. There's no severed limbs.
There's no blood gushing wampa arms.
Yeah, or like, oh, let me just fucking cut the thing open, crawl inside, and take a nap.
Slice you open like a tauntaun. Yeah, no, that's not there.
I thought they smelled better on the outside.
So it's kind of like the Big Bang Theory.
I heard it's a bit like Saving Private Ryan violence. Yeah, like that's a great movie to take a fucking kid to. Sort of like taking a 3-year-old to see Deadpool. Bad. So what'd you score today? What'd you get, Willett? Did you get any good Lego for Christmas?
No, I've actually spent the day by myself. My mom and dad came down yesterday and had a meal. Just got an air fryer from her. And my old man, he's all working, so kind of just spent the day working on my castle and on my mock.
Doing all your old retro sets that you're showing off on Instagram?
Yeah. Well, yeah, I got lucky. I had one of those come in yesterday.
Was that the one with it's got the white horses with the blue?
Oh, no. That's one I got a while back. That's a Royal Carriage from '95. This one showed up yesterday. Dungeon Hunters in the '90s. Yeah, I've been actually lucky buying these off eBay, watching for the parts being the right arrow.
Plus, there's not too many overly specific pieces in there, where if there is something off on it, you'd be able to correct it.
Yes. When I start picking up some of the bigger sets, that's going to be a little more difficult.
You gonna get the Duplo Black Castle?
I gotta look it up. I don't know exactly what that one is. I've never owned any Duplo.
That's a cool set.
That is the set.
It's actually pretty pimp.
It's like,
I'm actually going to pull it up.
that's such a cool set.
It's a pretty pimp little set.
Being Castle, I might have to buy it.
I don't think I've ever. I think that is definitely probably the coolest Duplo set that exists. I can't imagine that there's another one that's better than that one.
Ralph's going down a rabbit hole here with, do you ever watch A New Hope on New Year's Eve? Started at the right time, so at midnight the Death Star blows up. And make sure that you have it queued with Pink Floyd, Dark Side of the Moon, as well. And all right, what do you got? What do you got to show us there?
There it is.
All right,
that's the Black Castle Duplo.
that giant green dragon that Haley's gonna go buy.
Yeah, for a Duplo set, it doesn't look like Duplo till you really look at it. A lot of good elements. I mean, you got even the stone walls.
You could totally take those stone walls that they're using, the panels, and build around them so that you put a little bit of system around them to edge them, and that would be a huge structural support for a castle.
Yeah, I mean, when I saw this set, I told Andrew, I was like, all right, I got to get this set, but I'm probably going to piece it together if I'm going to get it.
And those roof elements are usable too.
Yep. Yep, because that's the only 3 sets there are on BrickLink right now.
One of them's with the same guy, or 2 of them with the same guy.
Yep, 2 of them's the same person. One with the box, one without the box.
Man, double the price for with a box.
Yep.
So
crazy.
That's crazy for those of you out there that ever think about reselling some of your old stuff. How important that frickin' box is, you know.
Yep.
Double the price. Now, how old is that set? 15 years?
2005. So yep.
Not even.
11 years.
This is my forte here. Ralph is saying, out of the parts.
What's the most expensive
most
part? Probably
expensive?
the dragon.
So what was the set number again?
Hold on. Black Castle. It is 4785.
That's something I'm going to have to add to my want list for sure, though.
All right, so here's my forte.
Since I ordered them now, you can show Big B what I had to order before.
Wait, how do you have extra parts with fucking Duplo? What is there one of that's small enough to lose?
A Duplo brick. Come on.
There ain't almost nothing new. A 4x8 plate, if you had them as new. All right, Dragon at $22, followed by your armor. So that fancy armor,
$8 a piece.
$8 a piece. But then, of course, what's going to come in next?
The sword.
all the stuff that everybody loses. Accessories. The flag. All the little hand items for the most part. Yeah, excuse me, but when you get into the actual elements of it, the buildable elements, it's stairs, roof piece spire, the big plates, basically like the 8x16 plate for Duplo, the front door, the towers, and the walls. And then from there, it's all agreeable.
He loves that word.
What's what it is? They're small, detail-oriented pieces. What do you call a little trash can that's just sitting there? It's greebling. It's not needed for any structural reason. It just looks good being there.
Of course.
Greebling.
And since after we got the stream last night, we went and placed that order for that part that Andrea's pretty sure you didn't have. Well, we know you didn't have it in your store. I'm pretty sure you might not have it. She said, I'm going to show you since we now have all the parts we need.
All right.
The Belleville umbrella.
Oh, yeah.
There's only 2 in the U.S.
The tilts?
Yeah, it
Yes.
stays.
It's got a
on
ball?
Oh.
Mhm.
Yeah, I don't have that. I don't have that. Anything even close to that. I had a couple of those pieces that were similar to that had the tilts and all that, but they were bought up.
Yep. We had to go buy the rest of those last night. We had to get them actually from Germany. Since Jang made a video featuring that piece on it.
He has the Fabuland version.
Yeah, he's got the Fabuland version, but it was so close to it, we had to go buy the rest of the ones we needed before they disappear.
Yeah, that has that effect when one of you guys starts talking about things. It really does go. I mean, we've seen it with Brixar a number of times. I remember when I showed off the Zeppelin.
Yep.
Had the same type of effect. So you gotta watch it.
It happens.
You gotta make sure you have as many as you think you're gonna need, plus like 2-3 more before you show it off.
That's what we did. We bought everything we needed in blue. Then we had bought everything that store had in pink and yellow
And
also.
that's the old pink. That's just like pink.
Pink.
Yeah.
Paradisa pink.
Yeah.
That's Kelly's favorite color, Paradisa pink.
Yep. So now we got it on the way.
Ralph bought cookies because of you.
Did he really?
No. You were supposed to buy those green flower studs because of her.
Right.
right?
No, we use those too much still.
No.
Oh, here.
Green flower studs, man.
Now I'm talking about those bicycle stickers.
You mean those green flower studs?
Yeah.
The hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of them?
Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of them.
And there's the bicycle stickers that Andrew's talking about.
So cool, so cool.
Yep, and that's the bike path.
Nice.
Steps
So I'm
going down.
holding on to a couple of pieces that will not be going for sale, but the 8x16 black tiles with print that came off of the Shield helicarrier,
Yes.
those would make very good bike lane paths. I'm holding on to them for a micro city
That'd
because
work.
they would work perfect for a high capacity road in a micro city.
Yep.
But they're approaching $7 a tile or something like that.
Good Lord.
Well, it's because they're only in that set, and that set is going under. Or no.
Yep.
Oh, they're reintroduced. They reintroduced another one that's very similar to that. I think there's printed black tiles in the Ugly Bridge, right?
Oh,
I haven't built it.
I believe there
Which
is.
bridge?
Marvel Ugly Bridge.
No.
I bought the stickers from it.
Oh, the stickers. So, for Andrea, the popular sets that the stickers are gone in. Heart Lake Juice Bar.
Yeah.
That one was very, very popular. The school as well, hard to keep in stock.
It has the bathroom, the restroom symbol, and it has the locker stickers in it.
Okay.
So that's probably what those go for. The juice bar has all the fruit stickers.
Right. How many chocolate milks have you grabbed so far?
I don't think I have that many actually.
I would suggest doing your little magic place for those before the set goes off of circulation, since the set's on the Bite It list.
Yeah. It's being worked on now.
You'll be able to get fresh pineapple too now as well, because they renewed the pineapple head.
That's good.
Hey.
Yeah, I saw that. These are the newest old stickers that we got.
Yeah. Yeah, here's the Belleville stickers we got right now. Let's see here.
Oh man.
Including the one with the alligator puppet that BrickStar's been having in the videos. And this one.
We're getting all of these for certain purposes.
Yep.
Funny.
Oh man. Are you doing a museum?
You're in the right direction.
I can totally see that one potted flower plant being used for something in a.
All right, I'll put a name of a place in the chat, and you tell me if you've ever heard of it.
Say in art galleries, what it looks like is what it make.
Have you ever heard of that?
Yes, but I don't know why. I'm sure it's going to be good.
Well,
Ah, cool.
it is the one.
See if Big B has any of those.
All right. She wants to know if you have any of these.
The Paradisa mugs, no, or the Belleville mugs, no, I don't.
Belleville mug. Yep.
Kayla, yeah.
No.
That's my next.
That's the next purchase.
Yeah. No, you're gonna have to do elsewhere for those. I had grabbed a bunch of those a long time ago, and grabbed. I think they had yellow, pink, and another color, and they boom out the door.
There's one. Chrome.
Chrome.
Yeah.
From Star Wars.
Star Wars.
Star Wars set.
Really?
Yep.
Bounty
The
Hunter.
Bounty Hunter Pursuit.
Yep.
With Zam Whistle in it.
Ah.
It was the headlights.
Yeah, on the vehicle.
So.
Right on.
I'm just hoping I can buy all of these parts before other people do.
Yeah.
Then I'll get them, and then people are like, oh, I want to use that. No.
Well, no, it's interesting that you guys are publicizing your individual parts that you're using, and it does show that there's inspiration that goes to other groups because of what you're doing. And I was serious about the sticker thing yesterday, that there's so many people that for the longest time talked so much shit about stickers that it became like one of these, oh, I don't use stickers because it's unpopular amongst the community. But there was people that like did stickers on the side, you know, like in the dark in their closets with like a little torch. They like were putting stickers on tiles and shit, and you know, not telling other people that they were doing it. But you guys actually openly saying, I use stickers because they bring great detail and I use them outside of the sets that they were intended.
Yep, the people who do not appreciate the stickers is why they're so expensive.
Well, I think that people hate stickers because they're a pain in the ass to put on, and that's the reason why people hate stickers.
Yep, I can see that too.
If I could ever put one on straight, I wouldn't mind it so bad. Everything I put on is crooked or cockeyed.
Yeah, I suck at putting on stickers, and I recently discovered that Big D is really, really good at putting on stickers. So
There's
That's the best sticker tool that Lego makes.
Yep. The Lego sticker tool.
yeah, you guys are gonna have to do like a video on that.
Yeah.
I think some people have, haven't they? I don't know.
You got Mr. H in the house.
So, Mr. H, Andrew, did you say you already have done a video on that?
No, not us. I think somebody has done a video.
I know
on
that
it.
I went on one of Dee's streams a long time ago and showed her and Busy how to do it because they didn't understand it either.
I've never been afraid to like things that other people don't because I like the Star Wars prequels. I like mini dolls and I like stickers. So I'm not one to be afraid to tell people what I like.
And we buy the random stuff that no one else thinks to buy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I need to get you guys into the westerns.
What?
Did you get you into the western stuff so I can sell all those teepees I bought?
Oh, I saw those in your store when I was going through the.
I was like, oh, this western shit is so cool. I'm gonna get this and bring this over here, and people will go batshit crazy about it. Nobody's even looked at it.
If I wasn't doing a Parisian or European inspired city, then I would buy some TPs.
Oh no. I think that sometimes when you have stuff for sale that are set up as like bulk lots, so that you have to buy this, and this if you want to just get that.
Yeah.
They tend not to go after. But I'm trying to, like, I don't want to sell the cloth for the teepee and not sell the specific poles that go with them.
That's why it irritated me about all of the umbrella pieces, the Belleville umbrella pieces, because all the people in the U.S. have the umbrellas, but they don't have the thing they go on, the stand that they go on, and.
Right. So selling it as an assembly is actually a benefit at this point.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. It's like when, it's like the if you're selling the umbrella part and they only sell a white pole, you're safe that you can put the white pole for sale with the umbrella top and it'll sell together. But if they have multiple colored poles, then you don't sell them as an assembly. But if there's just one color that goes with the multiple possible colors that go with this, sell them as an assembly. Sort of like a bicycle. Always sell your bicycle as an assembly with the wheels. You don't have to put it together for people, but sell it as one thing so that people like Andrea don't come in and just buy your rims, because they'll use them for something besides wheels, and then you'll be stuck with a bicycle that no one will use.
Yep. Which is like this. This is also comes in yellow.
Okay.
So, luckily that seller had the number we needed, both the tops and stems. Poles.
And we bought the same number of
And we bought the same number.
We didn't buy like half of their stems and none of the umbrellas. We bought
We bought everything they had.
umbrellas and 8 poles.
We bought everything they had. We like to clear lots.
Clearing lots is a good thing.
Not on your wallet, but
Plain. So the next sticker you're going to have to figure out is Gorilla Grodd.
Which one?
The one that has the banana guy sticker on it.
Yeah.
Company.
So there's a lot of all the Lego ongoing themes. The banana is one of them. So that banana company that's in Gorilla Grodd is the same one that is on the CMF, which is the same banana that was on last season's guy with a broken
Torso. The leg.
torso. Yeah. So it's an ongoing element or ongoing
Theme.
character within the Lego world without being defined as one.
I have Banana Co stickers. I have them.
She's got a plan.
All right. I just sold like 30 of them to somebody. Like, oh, somebody's doing something with a banana company.
I've seen some really cool, like a frozen banana kiosk that looks like a banana with a window in it. Have you seen that, Jeremy?
Yeah, that was cool. There's a couple of people that did those for the what the heck's the name of that TV show?
Yeah, Arrested Development.
Yeah, Arrested Development. Yep, Bones is talking about it.
Blue Banana Hut.
Banana Hut. Yeah.
But Just Another Brick Life had the same thing. Somebody just bought all my Gorilla Grodd stickers just before Christmas. Exact same thing, dude. So somebody's either readjusting the market or doing something big.
I did see that. Okay.
Yeah, I saw it.
They probably put it on ideas.
Probably. I'm just glad I found enough different types of newspapers for my newspaper stand.
Well, not a lot of people know about that Financial Times one. That only came with like a Spider-Man set from about 10 years ago.
I think it came with a CMF, Businessman.
Right? There's that one.
Yep.
There's a couple newspapers, but they were one-ofs.
Yeah, there's quite a few. I have maybe 15 different ones, and then some I omitted. Like I didn't use the Zombie Times, and I didn't use some of them, but I used some Simpsons ones. The Grandpa CMF came with one called Old Times. I used Daily Prophet, Daily Bugle. I used a bunch of different ones.
Wasn't Daily Prophet the one that came with
Harry Potter.
Oh, was it Harry Potter? Okay.
Yep.
The Scooby-Doo sets came with a newspaper.
No, I thought it was the one that came with the Jesus Citizen Brick minifig.
Oh.
Daily Prophet.
Oh yeah, I don't know about that.
Yeah, we got Bones hungry. He's wanting some frozen bananas.
We are down one. We're down one Beatles. So, little Big A got one of the Beatles sets for Christmas. She's been waiting on that for the longest time. She's a huge Yellow Submarine fan and Beatles fan. No idea why. Like, didn't even pressure for that or push for that. Like, on her own, Daddy plays some Beatles. How do you know about that?
That's right. She gets my new sig fig. The Jeremy Hillary boob.
Oh yeah. All right. So, like I said, I got Star Wars to go to. I am going to cut this a little bit short. We have been on for an hour. Don't forget to go check out Hauling and Balling in an hour from now over on the Hauling and Balling channel. Thank you to the folks that run That Other Lego Show for letting us use their space so I could fucking curse today. And just sort of lets a little bit of steam out. It does get a little bit crazy, a little stressful during the holidays, and sometimes you want to you want to punch somebody, but it's nice to know that tomorrow's a no ship day. No need to worry about busting hump tonight to get stuff out the door. So, congratulations to all of us for making it through another year. I just raised the prices in my store, not the prices, but the minimum purchase up to $50, just so I can get some shit done for the next couple days. There is a bypass. If anybody wants it, just shoot me a message. No big deal. It's always been open to the Lego community to use the bypass if they need to. No worries whatsoever about that. No more bricks. Yes, there was. There was cookies. There was cookies in your package, and there are cookies that went out to all good GIs in this time of the year. Got cookies shipped to them worldwide. So, yeah. Heard there was cookies.
Even got to pick his cookies.
Right, you got to pick his cookies. Which ones you wanted? All right. Well, thank you to Port City Bricks. Thank you to Brick Willet. You can find both of them, their BrickLink stores. Both of them have stuff that they want to sell to you, just not today. So.
We can sell it to you today. It just won't go out till Tuesday.
Yeah, just not going to do anything work-wise related to it. You can have it. You can own it. It just won't be in your hands. Thank you all for joining. Merry fucking Christmas. I'm Big B Brick. Thanks for joining.